This week, the State Assembly passed the Abandoned Property Neighborhood Relief Act, which is a significant measure that will help keep our communities vibrant and get rid of a lot of those abandoned zombie properties that have been a blight in our community. This is an issue that is all across the state of New York. In my district in particular, following Hurricane Sandy, we've seen dozens of abandoned homes that have just been left there, and they're moldy, they have overgrowth and weeds, and sometimes you have even squatters in there, or you have rodents and raccoons living in the property. And so it really is terrible for the surrounding neighborhood and really has an impact on our property values as well. What this bill does is require that the banks maintain properties when they begin the foreclosure proceedings, not when they actually close on the home. And the reason why this is important is because what we've seen in my neighborhood is that the banks are purposely not pushing for the judgment or foreclosure sale because they don't want to take full responsibility for the property. So they kind of leave the property in limbo. And so no one's maintaining it, not the property owner or the banks in that matter. And so also following Hurricane Sandy, we've been able to identify about 30 or so properties in my community that are abandoned because of Hurricane Sandy. Some fell into foreclosure, some people just abandoned the properties and went elsewhere, some were renters in the homes and the owners can't be found. And so what we're doing now is working with the City of New York to try to get them to acquire those properties and resell them. We've called on the city to do that. We've been meeting with the city numerous times about that, and we believe that we have an agreement that we'll be moving forward and doing just that. And so that will help get rid of these properties that have been abandoned and are full of mold and overgrowth, and what we'll do is we will have them knocked down, and then they could be resold for a property that meets the FEMA requirements and is sort of what the neighborhood wants. And so I think that this is a real good step in the right direction. This, coupled with what we're doing on the city level, working with my colleagues on the city level, the administration, in putting together this program that I proposed with my colleagues, I think are going to take care of the problem once and for all.